Executive Officer at Quick Heal Technologies, to talk about numbers and more in terms of what the sector is doing as well. Listen in to their conversation.
See, I think what's happening is that, today we live in a world where we hyper digitized, right? Where digital adoption is there in every walks of life and businesses. And you've seen an example of how it can disrupt the day-to-day work and operations of the globe with a small, bad update that happened just last week, and it crippled with more than 8.5 million devices going offline. Now, of course, this was a more of an error rather than a cyber attack, but it could have very well been that. So today, I think protecting and making this digital world safe and trustworthy is very, very important. And cybersecurity is a bedrock or the foundation of making sure that we continue to make sure that as we add more and more digital in our lives, there is a sense of stability and security in that.
Okay, let's come to the company now. The quarter was a profitable one, but what are the steps you're taking to, for meaningful improvement in profits and growth as far as your company is concerned? Can you talk to us a little more about the strategic areas of focus from your side?
Yeah, so basically, we want to be a global cybersecurity player from India. I mean, that's our aspiration. We are deeply focused on innovation, simplification, and doing our job, which is securing the enterprises. We have a past record of 3 decades of innovation and being relevant to our customers within India and overseas as well. And we have now pivoted to enterprise security, which is really how we are able to protect the digital foundation of organizations. So clearly, our ambition is to make sure that we grow on our enterprise side. We will continue to add more and more solutions which are adjacent to the overall business model that we have, and there is obviously a huge potential purely from a market point of view, because there is a huge amount of opportunity in terms of how organizations want their digital infrastructure to be protected, and there are not too many players from Indian context, and we want to actually occupy that space and then build our global footprint. So we have very ambitious plans, and we are steadily going towards that.
Let's talk about the size of the opportunity versus what kind of pie of that are you eyeing in the next 3 to 4 years, at least in terms of ambition and aspiration. Can you talk to us, if you keep on adding new features, new solutions, how big is the market in India and how much can we aim at garnering over the next 2 3 years?
Yeah. So, Ajay, in the last couple of years, we have doubled our serviceable operatable market, right? And by introducing new solutions, new products, and building new technology, we are moving from 1,000 crore SOM to almost 2,000 crore SOM already. And our ambition is that by introducing new solutions in Horizon 2 and Horizon 3, we would be in the next 2 years uh, having a serviceable operatable market of around 4,000 to 5,000 crores. So that's really how we are progressing. And this is just to focus on the business in India. And as we start expanding in the near future in global markets, that SOM obviously will exponentially grow.
Understand how much of that actually, in all probability, translates to revenues. What kind of margins are we likely to enjoy in the next 2 3 years when we start adding more solutions and features in our offerings?
Yeah, sure. So there are a couple of things I wanted to highlight here. One is, the right now we are in a heavy investment mode. Okay, a lot of our core technologies are highly, highly profitable, but we are actually reinvesting that profit into our new technologies so that we are able to build a secure future in years to come. And so that is one thing which is happening. So you would find that while we are always assuring our stakeholders that we are going to be profitable, but our focus is on growth and investments. But that's going to be for the next maybe 2 to 3 years horizon. But as we start delivering on our ambition and realizing our ambition of the growth trajectory, you will start seeing that the gap between the revenue rate of growth and the cost will actually start increasing, and our EBITDAs will start looking far better than what they are today. So that's really how we are looking at it, because we have the second part that I wanted to talk about is that we have a good control over our costs. You're seeing that how we are maintaining and managing our cost on a quarter-on-quarter basis, and we will always be prudent in terms of how we are investing, and how we are, more importantly, productive in terms of how we build our solutions. So productivity, cost prudence, and investments are going to be important factor of the balance that we want to have in the short term. But as I said, the rate of growth as we anticipate in our revenues will be far higher than the rate of growth of our cost.
So you are emphasizing quite a lot on growth as a priority. What kind of growth can you share with us? Is it 30-40% or a higher kind of growth can shareholders expect over the next 3-4 years?
We're definitely expected to grow far higher than the industry. We have that potential to get to the numbers that you're talking about. But it will happen in a very calibrated manner, right? It will not be an overnight kind of a success. You have to be there on a quarter-on-quarter basis. You have to keep on doing the right stuff. You have to execute on all the strategies that we have. We have to pivot to the enterprise security model. We have to change, have the right culture. We have to have the right mindset. We have to have the right branding. So all of that is work in progress, right? And you will start seeing gradual, improvement on a quarter-on-quarter basis. Our focus is always, whatever we are doing, we are always looking at long term, right? We are not focused on short term effects, and all the things that we are doing in our strategies that I talked about are more focused on how we are going to sow the seeds for a long-term success.
Right, Vishal, we'll track that closely. Thanks very much for your time and good luck for coming quarters.
Okay, thank you so much, Ajay. Nice talking to you.
Nice talking. All right, Vishal, I'll stay in touch. Thank you.